All right, week number eight.
Yes, this
Eight,
is.
Jack.
Yep, it's the 8th week of play. Actually, the 9th week because last week the weather wasn't good enough for the Well U finals to be played.
Okay, so here we go. We got the finals. Now, what happened was there were four teams. The top four teams randomly, no, the top eight players were all in a little shindig and whatever, and they beat up on each other, and this is what we got. So this is the finals of the league of the championship.
This is
eight weeks. So these are four best. Okay, so we got Roy Lair serving, Bill Prince at the net. Roy with the underhand serve. Here he comes. Boom. And he closes nice. Roy's been doing feeding frenzies at the Cape, so I'm not sure if I'm rooting for him or I do like Hagerman. Who are you rooting for? Are you neutral? I mean, Hagerman has his son here, so
yeah, well, it's
come
hard
on.
to lose in front of your son, so I understand that.
I'm going to root for Hagerman. But now we're playing 2 out of 3 sets,
Right.
so that'll require some
you have
beers.
to root for Hagerman because he's playing with a lefty. So he's playing with.
I didn't know Bill was Bill's lefty.
Yeah, he's playing with a lefty, so
Now look, they're up there. They're ready for this little. That's they're ready, and they're playing 2 out of 3 sets. Oh, hey,
Yeah,
come on, guys! This championship, you got to get.
right. 15-30.
They're just standing there.
Yeah, they're pacing themselves. They know they have to go 2 sets, so I don't know. They ought to jump on them early and get it over with.
Okay, we don't know the score, but it's
15-30, I believe.
like I said, 15-30. There, that sound of freedom's flying over. Okay, you got to love that underhand serve, baby. Look at that. That's a squeegee. Boom. Whoa, and you spray it wide. Unforced error. That's not good, Rob. That's like walking the pitcher, when he serves underhanded, I think.
Yeah, it is. I will have to say he's been working on that underhand serve, and it's got a lot of action.
We really can't take credit for that here at the Cape because if we did, that would be horrible for business.
That's right. We do not.
It's not. We don't.
The Cape does not coach.
I think he's been the John Frazier at Princess Anne has probably taught him that way, And whoops, there's the lobber. They're massaging it. Oh, don't hurt the camera. Look at this. We're massaging. Bill doesn't massage the ball, not on the forehand or the overheads. So Bill's had 2 or 3 winners this game.
Yeah,
It's got to be add in, right?
add in.
Now, our background entertainment tonight is the Italian Open. Whoops, here we go. Yeah. Oh, back to
nice
deuce.
shot by
So our background, we're watching reruns of what happened earlier today in the Italian Open. Jack and I were recalling when the Italian Open used to be the 5th major.
Absolutely.
And then the Lipton took that over, which is Key Biscayne.
Right.
Now the 5th major is
It's at Indian Wells.
Indian Wells. Yeah. Now I don't think the
Springs.
5th major is Indian Wells. I think Indian Wells is the 4th major, and the French is the 5th major.
Well, I guess that's worth a discussion.
No, it's a fact. I'm telling you, it's
But
like what's going on here? Okay, they're massaging. Boom, boom, chicka boom. Look at this. Boom. Okay, look at that, man. They are working it. Oh, is that in? Is that playable? Oh my! Look at this. These guys have great defensive skills. That means that they have no offensive skills.
And Bill,
Now, I like to
Bill
see
dribbles one over.
I like to see McClanahan make a move on that. I mean, just because it's on your partner's side doesn't mean you can't get it. I mean, he was
He
But
was standing there in disbelief.
he was exhausted.
Yeah.
Now, it looks like everybody's wearing the same shirts. If you notice, these dudes have compulsive disorders. Rob always wears the white shirt, and that's a game.
Yeah.
And I bet you Roy has on his red Richmond. Is it a Richmond Spider shirt or just a Spider-Man shirt?
No, I think this is a different one. I think he's brought
Let's
out
see.
a new one because, and Bill Prince always wears a white T-shirt.
Where's white?
Yeah,
At the
so
club here, we like all white attire here.
we-
Classic.
We do half white, so.
Yeah, right. Now, when Roy comes around, let's see what he's wearing. He's got to have this. Is it a Spider-Man shirt?
I don't think this is a Spider-Man because it looked a little newer than the red that he had been wearing.
Now, what do we got here? Who's one retired dude, Roy, and 3 guys who still work. Now, the 3 guys who still work, Rob and Bill.
Right.
Who else is coming
And
out here?
Bill.
Who?
Bill, and Rob still work.
So
Bill
they're
McLaren-
business owners. They own their
Yeah.
own businesses.
McLaren is, I think he's in
Dry cleaning, right?
business.
Leaping Lizard Bill is on this side.
Yeah,
I'm telling
he's
you-
a restaurateur.
Come on, Roy, look at us. I think that's the Spider-Man. Now he's okay. Here we go. Who's got 1? 0-1. Oh, bad call. Yeah, that's a Spider-Man, Jack. That's a. I know you from William and Mary, and you don't want to acknowledge a Richmond Spider. Which is a cool mascot. I'm not sure that's a Richmond Spider if that's Spider-Man.
That's true.
Oh, look at this. That's from a
Windmill.
Feeding Frenzy.
Windmill.
Man, they got some offense over here.
Mm-hmm.
Love 30. Now, what'd you think about the U.S. Open Djokovic situation? You think he should have been defaulted? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
He had to go by the rules.
See, I think he should have been defaulted. Yes. But it shouldn't have happened.
Okay.
Meaning, those officials, anytime you hit a ball recklessly or dangerously, you should be coded. And he had a couple games before, they let him get away with this all the time until they put him in a situation like that. And then the code, the code has a warning. In college tennis, they don't have a warning. Like the warning should be when you get introduced. Hey, I'm warning you at this point on. So you use a profanity. Hey, I'm warning you. I mean, we're past the warning. If you give them the point penalty, I mean, multiple players hit balls recklessly, dangerously. Kyrgios and Djokovic done it before. I mean, you just gotta use the code early, but they're too soft. So I think that penalty was a result of being too soft. But he should have been defaulted. I mean, he should have been defaulted.
Had to be defaulted.
But they need to lay into him earlier, so people just don't get hurt. I mean, you can get hurt.
Right.
Okay, what's the score? Okay,
It's-
somebody. I feel like they're up in the game this side. Look at that. There's that spider shirt. See, I'm a firm believer if you run for the ball when it's a lob, you can chase it out. But if you stand, it lands in.
It'll fall down.
I think
That's-
the
I
tennis
that's a really
gods,
good- yeah,
the tennis gods do that
Well, it's
too.
aerodynamically proved that you create a field as you're running after it that pushes it farther out.
Now that Bill Prince backhand, that's something that we could provide some private coaching here for at
Well,
the Cape.
coaching might do that. I don't know. It's
Bill,
not-
we have 3 different coaches to work with here to get you. Tell me that was an ace.
Uh-huh.
Was that an ace?
It goes down the tee
Mm.
to seal the game.
He's
So
expecting the
we're
lefty
1-all
one.
now.
1-all. Okay, now I like the Bill, sir. Bill shows up well here. I like when he misses the first one and he runs in the
He
second one
runs
because
it.
he's right with the ball running. Okay, there we go. But he doesn't come in behind the first one. He comes in behind the second one. Boom. Uh-oh. They're massaging this baby. Great defensive skills. Uh-oh. Oh, they
It's
didn't.
in.
They didn't run fast enough. They would have chased it out if they
ran.
ran.
Pushed it long if they'd been running fast.
Lobbing,
That's true.
dinking. Lobbing. Whoa. I bet that sounds good. I want to see him miss the first serve. He doesn't come in behind the first serve. Whoops, here we go again. Lobbing. Great defensive skills. It's hard to hit a winner against these teams. I mean, they know how to. Well, I call that a winner.
Yeah.
That's a winner. Hit
It's
it
either
at
winner
the feet.
or super a forced error.
Yeah, forced error. Forced error. Hit it into his blind spot, right at his feet.
Right down his feet. Handcuff him.
It's 1-all.
Yes. It's
Oh
one-
man,
one all.
this is 2 sets. We're gonna have to get.
You're gonna have to get some notepads and
Oh, look at this.
keep track
Boom.
of the score.
Now, see, they don't do this U.S. Open. Like that one there, is that forced or unforced? That's a hard one to call, I think. I might call it unforced.
I would call that an unforced.
Yeah. I mean, he
was
should have
in
been able to
he was
clear
in
the net.
position. He was in position to keep the ball in play.
Yeah. So
you got to call that.
and there it is. There's another
And
unforced.
there's an unforced on the return.
Rob, unforced. 2 unforced back to back. Your son's watching. That's not cool. You walk in the pitcher. Okay, a little wide. Oh, here we go. Second serve.
All right,
Watch.
second serve.
He's going to
See-
go in. He's going to
see
go
whether
in.
he's got the
Going in.
close,
There he goes.
the closing strategy.
Boom.
He does, and he
So he stays back. He hits the big boomer, and he stays back on the first.
yep.
And second serve, he applies pressure.
Here it comes. That's right.
Now,
He's coming
what do you
around.
think's faster, Bill's second serve or Roy's second serve unhanded? Bill's second serve overhanded, or
Ooh.
it's a push.
It's
a
that's,
push.
That's very.
Whoa, here it is.
Here we go.
Here he coming.
Another
He's
chance.
coming. Coming around the mountain when he comes. Boom. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. There we go. No alligators. Ball stays in.
Mm-hmm.
2-1 Prince
and Bill-
Lair. Is it Lair or Lore?
Lore.
Lore. When I say Lair, you say Lore.
Okay.
It's like tomato.
And the interesting part about all this is that Roy Lord decided not to do Feeding Frenzy before today's match.
Really?
Instead, he played big man with Mike Sullivan, Mark Cusack, and Roy Beskin
Today?
from 4 to 6.
Hey, what? You got any inside scoop there? Who was big?
Not sure who was big, but I know that
I'm texting Roy.
Roy and Mike won the last set. So
I'm
if anybody was big,
texting Beskin.
it was either Roy or Mike Sullivan was big because they won together in the last set.
So I'm texting Beskin, who was big.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got 3 sets, and Roy is how old? He's
Roy is
69 or 70?
65,
Okay, so 65.
66, I think.
65, and he's fully retired.
Mm-hmm. And,
Training here at the Cape. I wonder if he's getting ready for age group tennis. And then I wonder if he'll want to rent the Cape RV. Go to Blade 65s. He's the kind of guy that's going to be better as the age group gets older. So I could see him winning a gold ball in the 90s.
yeah, he'd be an 85-90 guy.
He'll be an 85-90 guy. Yeah, gold balls. Just quite doesn't have enough game.
Yeah, no, but he has enough physical presence to win that 85.
Yeah, if we can
90.
keep him on that vegan diet.
Yeah.
Okay. Scores 1-2.
Mm-hmm.
Look, here's Bill's the only one that says it's normal, and he's lefty. Rob's out here. He's about. We got to move the camera. Like he's way over there. You don't see anybody serving the double. And I talked to Rob about this. Why do you stand over there? It gives you more chance to hit a backhand. It's not that your backhand's bad. Your forehand's better. But then he's tight over here.
Mm-hmm.
Where do people get this stuff? Boom. Ooh. Tell me that's in. No. Wow. Good save, Roy. So, Jack, we're off next week. The league's taking a 1-week break, and then it's reestablishing itself on Tuesday nights at 7.
That's right. It'll be Tennis Tuesday at the club.
Now, do you know why it's going Tuesday at 7 as opposed to Wednesday at 6?
Well, it happens to be a conflict of the organizer.
Okay, so the other guy who played today, Jack, was Mark Kozak.
Kozak, yes. He's now working out at Greenbrier
Greenbrier what?
Country Club, tennis school.
Really?
Yes.
Well, he was no man today.
He was no?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so he might,
Yeah, it's a very interesting thing because Karen's been looking, since Owl Creek has gone down the hill, she's looking for other places to play her tennis. And so she's been in touch with Mark Kozak. Now, you can't get Mark if you call the Greenbrier Country Club. You cannot, he doesn't have a phone number. I don't think he has an office out there.
Yeah.
But he is kind of the tennis coordinator.
Now, is he working through as Mark or through Tideward Tennis? Of course, I thought Tidewater Tennis was out there. Scott and Mike.
No, I don't
Think it's just
I
Mark?
think it's just Mark now. Yeah.
Well, that's a cool place. They got 8 courts and they're 8 lit courts, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, 8 lit.
yeah. Although he's saying that all 8 are not playable right now. And I think I heard that conversation.
Now, why
One
are
day
they?
when,
We're talking about Greenbrier Country Club. Why aren't they playable?
Well, I think they're in a state of disrepair. I remember hearing Dave House say he rode out there one day and didn't like the way, thought things had gone downhill since he left. As far as
Well, Dave has an ego, and he
Well, that's
thinks
true. He
he
would
thinks
say that whether it's true or
yeah, he
not.
thinks everything
I-
went down
that-
since
that-
he left.
That's
You know,
true, but I do
he thinks
remember hearing
UTR went down when he left. He thinks Tidewater Tennis Center went down. You know, so forth.
Yeah.
The only reason he likes the Cape is because he plays here. He approves of the Cape because he plays here. But
That's
but
right.
yeah, I mean, so disrepair. So they need some clay court maintenance. And what's the score
I
here?
think so.
It's 2-all. That's a bad unhinged. Oh, Bill, shame on you. That's an unforced error off of that.
There doesn't seem to be a lot of steam in any of the players right
I don't
now.
like this 2 sets. I'm going
They're-
to tell you right now, Rob, this 2 set thing, this is a buzz
Yeah,
kill.
This is a buzzkill.
I want 1 set. I mean, because 1 set, they try. I'm not saying they're not trying, but in 1 set, you're going to get tighter line calls, a little bit more intensity. Now it's 3-2 somebody, I think. But yeah, this is Rob. This is Rob had us playing 1 set the whole time.
Yep.
Then he gives us this Fugazi thing.
He's changed everything.
All right, they're crossing over.
Yes, sir. No problem. Had to get Beth texted me on the group text and wanted to know if I could call her, but that wasn't for me. But she forgot to say who it was.
Now, Jack, I agree with what you said. Women just don't know how to communicate.
I did not say that.
No, you just said
I
it.
did not.
Because I was sitting here looking at her group chat, and look, she said, hey, I'll talk to his mother. Can you call me? You got to put the person's name. Now, when I text, I think I'm a really good communicator.
You're excellent communicator.
Excellent communicator.
Excellent.
I put the name in the
Yeah,
text and so
yeah,
forth.
That's right.
God.
Unless it's a blanket
I do
text
not.
where you're trying to inform
I do-
everyone, you put the name in.
But I got to be quiet because I just don't. I don't want to be married again. You know what I mean?
That's exactly right.
I
I think
Okay, here we go. What's the score? Wow, Bill Prince. Look at that. Look at his walk. He's got a little swagger after he hits that. So I think it's 2-7-3. Are we on serve?
should be.
Should be.
Should be.
Could be. We feel like it's 2-3. Now, okay. So there's some. What are we gonna do? Call a let? Okay. Bill Prince on his forehand sides, he can hit some winners, some forced errors. And Bill McClanahan, the serve, he can hit some forced errors. Okay. Second serve. Love 15. Roy comes in nicely, and they call the ball out. That's an unforced error. Guys, we got to cut down on those unforced errors. Bill. See, I can live that with that Bill. I think, Jack, I'm going to tell you what I think.
Okay.
When you're playing doubles and you return and serve, it should be fire and ice. Fire should play the deuce side and ice plays the ad side. So fire is that guy that he hits a couple of winners, hits some stinky errors, he makes things happen.
Right.
On the ad side, you got to be Iceman. You got to
He's
be
got the guy-
returning.
yeah,
you got to
yeah.
make the
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
75% play.
You got to get the ball in play because
Yeah,
you got to win
solid.
that point to stay in the game.
Yeah, that's right. So Iceman, Roy is an excellent Iceman in this situation, and Bill is an excellent fire.
Mm-hmm.
And Hagerman's a good fire. I give him some like. See, I like that little fire. Runs around the backhand, generates some activity. You know. Boom. Come on, Bill. There you go. Yeah. Roy's ice.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of fire, did you ever like that song "Fire" by the Ohio Players?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's why I wore my shirt tonight. No, Ohio State, the Ohio Players. I like the beginning of the song. You know, it's like it's like deep bass funk. I mean, that's some. Okay, so all right, we're lobbing. We're playing chess here. Look up, there we go. A defensive overhead, a defensive volley. We're playing defense. Defense wins championships. Oops. Oh, look at this. How did they? Look at these guys make plays on balls. They're like Azarenka. They stay in the point. Okay, so we think 3-all. 21 minutes into this baby, 3-all. Well-U championship. This is the championship match of 8 weeks. These are the top 4 players that got here due to their play, good fortune, luck, and having good partners. But they got here. And it's 3-all. Good serve, Bill. Bill, when I'm telling you, when he's first serve, he just stays back and Rory finishes. That's a serve and volley. He serves and Rory volleys. Wow. Serve was deep, but had some smoke on it. See, that's just nice. Now we're going to have food sponsors in the future, so there's a reason we're sucking up to Bill Prince here. We're not asking for free. I mean, we're not asking. You can get a nice banner out here at the Cape, $650. It could be trade, 5 years. Leaping Lizard. Someone went there recently. I think it was. I don't know who it was. Maybe it's Jerry and Bev Benjamin. Here we go. Wow. Did Roy miss it?
He did. He pushed it along.
See, he's not used to having to hit winners. He likes to massage you into making an unforced error. He can make you miss, which is not an unforced error. I mean, he's not making an unforced error and he's not hitting a forced winner, but he makes you miss.
Right.
That's like the third dimension. That's the hidden tactic.
Mm-hmm. That's a between the ears forced error.
Okay. We think it's 3-all. Can you confirm that on this crossover?
I'll go check and see what we're doing.
Just tell me it's a buzzkill. This 2-set thing is this is terrible.
The announcers are losing a little bit of their enthusiasm.
We're gonna play music in the second set. Just play like we're probably gonna play "Fire" by the Ohio Players.
That's right.
Or some Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, it appears we had that one wrong.
It's 5-2. Somebody?
Yes, it's 2 serving 5.
I thought we said 2. Yeah, it's 5-2.
Yeah.
It's 5-2. They got to call the score better. These people. Who has 5, by the way?
Prince and Laura.
Prince and Laura. I knew that. I felt like there was a break in there. You felt that too.
Yeah.
5-2. 5-2. Prince and Laura.
That's right.
Prince and Lair. Lore.
Lore.
I'm a little confused on that one.
Yeah. And so,
Good friend of mine. He's a good friend of mine.
That's
Lore.
Exactly. And so now we're going to get to see that wide service positioning on Hagerman because I think he's
We got to move the
too
camera.
wide.
He might be on the side of the building with 1 foot on the side of the building. Two serving 5. Night. Whoa. Great dig, Bill. And that's out. Great save, Bill. So we got 15 love. Good lob. Wow. Great placement down the middle. And these guys know how to massage that ball around the court. They're playing chess. Very rare. Built with the unforced. I'm assuming that was out. All right, 2 serving 5. Well, U finals, 8 weeks, championship match. Playing 2 out of 3 sets on the championship court tonight. And bingo, that was the first set to Roy and Bill Prince. Roy Lohr and Bill Prince. 6-2. Second set in play. Oh, not a way to start off the second set. So second set, the team on the other side, Bill Prince, Roy Lower, have won at 6-2. Now it's 15-love. Okay, 6-2 first set, Jack,
6-2
right?
first set. Yes.
30, and it's 30-love right now. 30-love.
And it's always interesting to know you've got people out there on that court that have been playing tennis for a very, very long time.
Wait, what does that mean, Jack? Very long time. How long you think these dudes have been
These
playing?
guys have been playing 20 plus years
Okay, so
each. And
do you think it's 30? 30? Do you
It
think
could be
there's
30.
30?
Could
You
be
think there's
30.
120 years of tennis on
and,
this court?
and at the end of a 6-2 set, there was a little bit of a discussion because Rob Hagerman said he was going to get a drink of water.
Right.
And everybody thought that they should stay out there because it's an even number. And I said, no,
Yeah.
at the end of any set, you have up to 2 minutes break, unless all 4 people concur to continue play.
Wait.
And it's interesting to me that they didn't know that.
You think they were having conflict?
No, there was no conflict. It was just something that they
Lack-
didn't know.
Hmm.
Lack of knowledge more than conflict.
Now there
It
was
just
a time,
surprised me.
but there was a time that you didn't.
That you stayed.
You stayed. Like if it was even,
If
you
it
just
was
kept
even,
on
you
playing.
just play one more game, and then you had your 90-second break after the first game of the set. But now there's no longer a 90-second break after the first game of a set. So at the end of a set, you have up to 2 minutes to drink water, change your shirt, do whatever you want to do. And then the first game, which they're not doing, the first game of the next set, there is no break.
No, you keep.
Play is
yeah.
continuous, and as you see, the court is empty, and they just played the first game in the second set.
Given their respective ages, Jack, I don't think anybody really cares. I mean, I'm
Well,
just.
This is.
I
this-
played doubles the other day, and I'm telling you, it was deuce. I was on the 10th deuce. I just sit down and
Just
take a
sat down.
break. I mean, if it goes to 10 deuces,
well,
really?
Well, that's right. Well, and that's what I'm saying. I just.
Man, I got the
you know,
towel.
You have to remember that
Ugh.
there's social tennis, and then there's real strict tennis.
Yeah.
And this is the championship. This is the finals. So
No, this ain't the
Well,
finals.
well,
They're not even on the court. What kind of operation we're running, man? I'm going to tell you right now who I'm rooting for.
Okay.
It's Bill Prince and Roy. They won
Roy
the
Lower?
first set.
Yeah.
Roy Lower. Roy Lower. I'm rooting for them because they won the first set. I mean, nothing personal against Rob and Bill.
You want it over.
Oh, I got one over, man. I mean, I don't get paid by. I
And
mean,
I
we
will
don't get
I'll
paid by the
confirm
hour
it.
on this gig. We
That's
just
right.
we get a one set fee for this broadcast.
That's right. And
Come on, Bill.
It's confirmed that Roy Lower is in fact wearing a red Spider.
He got on his game day.
Yeah.
He wears that
This
like.
one- but this one appears to be a little newer, so I think
It looks
has
nice. He
more
might
than
have.
one.
Maybe he got it. Maybe he went to that Fantastics or whatever that you buy those things.
Yeah, but this
So,
one looks a little fresher.
Okay. Now, so him wearing that red shirt, like on championship day, that's like Tiger Wood wearing his red shirt. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like Tiger Woods before the championship because he wears white shoes, and he just he looks better in black shoes than he does white shoes. Now, I'm a firm believer that if he ought to bring out those black shoes early in the tournament because he's not doing well in those first couple of days. So I'd bring out the black and the red.
Change it up.
I'd bring out the black and the red. Why save it until you got to get some scores? Now, why are we talking about golf? Next thing you know, we'll be talking about pickleball.
I doubt that we'll be talking about that.
Pickleball and cornhole. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it's 0 serving 1. Roy comes in nice, doesn't he? We work on that in Feeding Frenzy. I know Anna works with him and
yeah.
Tosh. They
They work
take
with his
pride
movement,
working with
yeah.
Roy.
They coach up that movement to be in position to make the play.
Okay, so
So it should be love 30 now.
So actually, Roy is the primary one that gets coaching at the Cape. So that's
Yes.
another reason to root for him.
Absolutely.
The guy's getting better at the Cape, Feeding Frenzies, practice at the Capes at 4 o'clock. Now, as you know, Jack, we don't do lessons here, and we don't do
Oh,
clinics.
no.
Clinics are for
Clinics
sick.
people.
Lessons, that's just to
Lesson.
isolate time. We want to open up the mind to a learning experience, and that's why we coach. And we have practice. Because high school teams have practice, college teams have practice. Like pro players, they have practice.
That's it.
Clinics is for novice, beginners. Come on, Bill, light it up. Light it up, baby. Boom. Nice. I feel like, are we up 2-0 yet?
I think. Yes, I think they just broke.
No, he's still
Must
serving.
be 540.
You feeling 540?
I'm feeling 540.
540. Now Hageman and Bill, you know, these guys know how to get themselves. Wow.
Oh, so
That guy is too good. Hey, that guy shouldn't be playing on Wednesday nights if he can hit that. And that's the anti-lefty serve. You and I being lefty, we know hitting the straight one there
Hitting the straight one
opens it up. Now there's the slider wide. He slides wide. He's got the flat one down the middle. I don't know where McClellan learned how to do that. Look at him. Oh, wow. Boom. So we're back to deuce. So, Jack, you going to go to, if everything's cooled off and better, you going to Indian Wells next year? Miami Open? Okay, dude.
I'm not sure what.
Hey, that's game.
What
That was game.
No.
It's 1-1.
No.
It's 1-1. So what do you think? If everything's good?
If everything's good, I may have to go somewhere. I'm not sure. I'm going to go somewhere I haven't been. And I've been to most all of them. But my buddy, the judge up in Williamsburg, wants me to go to Delray if they do Delray.
I've never been to that one.
Yeah, he says that one.
Yeah, it's warm. That's in February, right?
Yeah, and and he says it's in a cozy little place. It's not a real big tournament, and it's got a lot of little eclectic bars and stuff close by. And he was there this last year before things went south, and he's been asking me to go.
Oh, look at Bill. He's
Bill
pissed.
is not happy about that.
Bill, that was an unforced error.
Mm-hmm.
Can't miss it wide. Roy does a good job approaching off the return and serve.
Well, see, I had big plans this year. It was going to be the Australian and Wimbledon, but the fire got in the way for the Australian, and COVID got in the way of Wimbledon. So
you're not ready.
I got snookered.
So 2021 is probably not going to be an Australian Open experience.
No, I'll have to wait.
But
at
maybe
least 1 more year.
2022.
22 could
22.
be. 22 could
Now,
be.
are you going to try to sneak in Wimbledon next year if the coast is clear, or do you just save it for 2022?
No, I think I probably would try if the coast is clear. I might try to sneak it in next year because that's a little easier trip.
Yes.
You know? If you're going to Australia, that's a long one.
True.
You got to be gone for a while.
Now, if you go Australia, you going hardcore or you going business class? I mean, you're going to see. I always think. I mean, I'm not a country. Right now, I'm a country club guy. I'm actually a country club
You are
guy.
a country club guy. Yeah.
I mean, I need to lie down if that. I need to have the ability to lie flat for Australia.
Well, I may go. You know, I'm not going first class, but I might elevate one level.
Yeah,
above
yeah,
economy.
business you can lie down.
Yeah, a business is.
I don't need the champagne. I can bring my own champagne.
So.
Actually, you can't bring your own champagne, but no, you can buy it in that duty free. Oh, there we go.
Bill doubles.
I'm starting to root. Hey, if they lose this, if they go down in the set, I will root for the other team. Because if you're going to go to a third set breaker, you got to root for the. I'm going to go Hagerman.
Oh yeah. If they can work their way back.
So this is 1-1. Bill Prince, leaping lizard. Here he comes, serving volley Bill on the second serve. Go, 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 go. Man, he gets in tight. Look how they put the ball down at each other's feet there. They know how to massage it.
And Roy holds it and holds it and holds it.
That's right. Now, what do you mean by hold it for the average listener out there? What do you break it down for me?
Well,
what's a hold? Tell me what a hold is.
He gets himself in position to hit the ball.
Hit the ball.
But he looks gets a good peripheral idea of where his opponents are, and then at the last minute he strikes.
Yeah. So he's like a cat that corners the mouse in the corner. He's waiting for that mouse to
right
commit
moment.
first. And then
Yeah.
boof.
And then boom, there you go.
Okay, now the score is Prince and Roy are up 2-1.
Should be, yes.
Man, what a... Oh. This is a long night. Now I know how McEnroe...
Now you have more.
Now I know why Chris Everett and them, they say a bunch of stupid stuff. Because, I mean, it just gets to the point where just stupid stuff rolls
we're
out.
just going through a two-setter with a tiebreak. They're talking about a 5-set marathon.
Can you imagine that? I would
You
have
will
to...
run out of things.
I would have
say.
to tap out to go get a meal on like those 5-setters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's like a 3-hour. I
The
mean,
last one, theme and
Red Bull.
yeah.
Need some Red Bull. I need a dinner in between.
Yeah, especially if you're calling
couldn't
the late night at the Open.
Can you imagine?
In the second round?
I think the commentating most of the time is horrible. Now I understand why.
Yeah, that's
Just straight up boredom.
That's it, because Thiem and Zverev played 4.5 hours.
Hey, I like what McEnroe said at the end. Remember that? He's like, I can't believe I'm watching this. You know, he's like, I can't believe this is happening. You know, because there's a lot of choking, anxieties, nervous tensions.
Right.
You know, to win your first slam. There's a lot of weird stuff going on there. Okay. I haven't really done that. I haven't exerted myself today, and I thought I'd be energized for this. I'm ready for a little. Come on, Rob. Well, actually, I'm rooting against you. Anyway, 1-2, serving from the doubles alley. Man, he hit that in the net at such a long distance. Boom. Rob's got a nice forehand. Well, that wasn't nice. Now, that's one thing Roy has. He has better than anybody on the court. The close, the ability to close. Shut it down.
Does. He closes the points.
Yeah.
He does.
That's why that dude's going to be... He's going to be awesome in the 85s and 90s.
Mm-hmm.
The draws aren't too big. Rob's got a lot of giddy up and go in that serve. I mean, both he and Roy have some significant footwork in their serve, right?
Yeah,
Watch this.
Call it a smooth continuous
Watch Rob.
motion.
Look at Rob. Now look, Rob just. I want to know why he picked that spot to serve. What is he thinking? Because he hit it in the net. I mean, whether he's serving from the alley.
Foot shuffle before
Got a little
he hits the
foot
ball.
shuffle. Yeah, you got a little. We need to work with him on that. I mean, I bet you the club could get, I don't know, $300 or $400 out of him to fix that thing.
Very possibly.
Got to keep your feet still, because he should be able. He's an athlete. He should be able to get more free points here.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's somebody has 30 and the other team has 15. Look at Bill. Bill took off Bill took off before Rob hit the serve. I think
he had decided to poach before Rob stepped to the line.
Do you think that he tracked it, or Roy touched his hat to give him? You think that was that was some customer tennis thing?
Yeah. Well, he's getting
Now
close
look, he's waving.
He's getting really
Why?
close over
He's
there.
out of the camera view right now. Why don't you go upside now? Technically, if your foot goes outside that line, you foot fault. But we're not. We wouldn't call him on this situation. Foot fault.
There it is. Football.
This on a replay. If they win, they're gonna appeal it. Here we go. Oh. Rob is gritty though. Yeah, he had a little knee problem. That dude can play on one leg. He could go Karate Kid. I bet you he could serve on one leg and get it in if he had to. And we're here with the manager of the Cape, of Beth Gregory.
That's right.
We both report to her. Jack, did you call Beth?
I did.
Why'd you call Beth?
Because she told me to.
On the group text at 6? You're right. She should have put people's names on there. I mean, when you pointed that out to me, I couldn't. I concur. Okay, here's Jack and I bored out of our mind here with this second set. I mean, this thing should be over. This is a one-set league. This is not a two-set thing. Okay, here we go. It's deuce. It's got to be deuce.
Yeah, I'm thinking you're right.
I'm thinking, oh, look at this. There's the close. See, Roy closed too tight. Oh, Roy. I could help him there. He closed too early, too fast. And then you stand on top of the net. You can't track the ball.
Right.
And we're going to be working with that with Roy because he's our
Some coaching
highest.
there would be good.
The Cape is his home club. He's got coaches. Natalia Malenko from the Ukraine. Anna Popovic from Serbia. Bob Clark throws him some balls from Norfolk. Is Bob from Norfolk? I think. I mean, 38 years of UPS business.
I don't know. That's a very good question. I don't know that I've ever seen his address.
He lives in Virginia Beach. He has a hot tub. You know, a lot of people here have hot tubs. Ron has a hot tub. You have a hot tub?
Oh, no. No hot tub for me.
Okay, here we go.
There it is, on the hand.
Now, what do you think's going on here? So Rob must have held serve. It could be 2-all. This could be a situation where we're going to need to clarify the score again after this
I
game.
believe you're right about that.
If we had, we need some
If we were playing
producers.
if we were playing inside and we had AccuTennis on, we would know what the
The
score is.
AccuTennis would put us out of business. So at the Cape, we got some AccuTennis coming. So go to AccuTennis.com, ACCU tennis, TENNIS.com. Some modern technology coming to the Cape. Nice volley, Roy. Split the middle. Now, what I want out of that doubles team, when you get split, they're still in the ready position. At least react to the ball. Let's clang some rackets.
Exactly.
Bill doesn't like this.
He's not
Now,
big
Bill's
on the jet
he
noise.
gets his at Princess Anne. Hey, this is Sound of
right.
Freedom. Okay, so Bill's digging down. This must be like a 30-all point or something. Okay, Bill's ready. No, boom, and he made break the racket, break it.
And leave the ball sitting right there.
Now watch. You're pissed at the ball. You're so pissed at that ball right now. Now, why do you think he misses it? Because it's a pooper, or the fact that he closes so hard? See, I think Roy closes so hard here, and it gives you the illusion there's another unforced error return.
Yeah.
So.
He gives you the illusion that there is no place to go and you've got to drill it.
No space. So your best option is to hit it out, right? Hey, just hit it out and be over and done with it. Okay, so we think it's time to clarify that. I think it's 3-2.
I think it's 3-2.
3-2, Roy.
And Prince.
Yes.
This was left on the chair on the east court. So I don't think it's somebody who's playing here now, because I think they would have come get it. It was, but none of them, I asked Roy Lohr, because he was playing with them, and he said that Kozak plays with the Prince, and Roy obviously plays with a grip that's just as big, and there wasn't a Roy's, and I think Mike Sullivan plays with a blue thing, so I don't know whose it is, but anyway, somebody will be looking for it. And it's confirmed that the score is
3-2, 2 serving 3.
2 serving 3.
Okay.
McLennan.
Bill serving. I missed the first point because without your presence, that's
Yeah, he
such
lost
hard time
concentration.
focusing. Lost interest. Boom. Oh.
From Bill's reaction.
I'm assuming that's a
that
winner,
was
but
wide. No, from the way he hit his racket, I'm thinking that he missed that.
you think he missed it?
Yeah.
Hey, do they usually hang out here and
Oh, look at that close. Whoa, Roy.
drink a lot?
A little bit.
I'll get hungry. I like home.
Please do not disrupt this broadcast. Now we lost the damn score again.
Sal will be happy. Mom has called me.
Okay, Beth, we're on the air. This is going public, okay? So just we don't care about your mother calling 20 times. I mean, be a part of the show interest in the guys. Now, look, Jack, something happened here, so I think they hit the camera. Whoa.
Yeah, we have something.
We got wood. Okay, now let's focus on the
They either
score.
hit the camera or they had a. Let's see if somebody's finished up out there.
Get those scores. King of the Scrubs. Okay, 2 serving 3. Team closest to us won the first set, 6-2. Well, you tennis league, that was a miss. Roy, got to work on those in Feeding Frenzy. I'm assuming it's out in here. Wow. Now that's something you don't see. Roy making back-to-back unforced errors. He hasn't made back-to-back unforced errors in the last 20 years. So that is 3-all. Bill Prince from Leaping Lizard serving at 3-all in the second. Bill and Roy won the first set 6-2. A 3-all. Jack.
Okay.
Wow, nice.
Oh, Bill
Nice,
picked that
Bill.
one up. Yeah.
Way to clean it up. Way to follow it.
Now, should I send Shep Bender in here to get signed up so we can enter all these scores as a sub? Or should we put somebody else's name in there?
I think we can just leave that score out.
Okay. Okay, because they,
Yeah, we can leave that one out.
well, yeah, okay. Well, but it, it affects.
But we can put it in. We can put it in. Now, I can send the link to his phone.
Okay.
Okay,
Make sure
let-
he's
let-
got his phone on him.
Yeah, let me make sure I get his number and I'll send the link.
Heard you have a hell of a serve, huh?
Sorry?
Chef just said you have a hell of a serve.
Well,
So it took him a while to get used to it.
I'm a baseball player trying to pretend I know how to play tennis.
No, they usually pick it up the fastest.
Yeah,
Baseball players and softball players.
yeah, I at the PA.
Uh-huh.
And then, because I mean, you got to be like a current college player to win the Open over there.
Yeah.
And then me and my partner just won the Open doubles, the member. And we beat Rick Visser and his partner. Do you know Britt?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys,
Yeah.
you guys like a legend. I mean, he's up there 50
Who's
times.
Brooklyn?
Michael, the SC Johnson guy, Michael Marcotte. Marquardt, yes. So, I mean, not the strongest, but hey, if you beat Britt, you beat Britt. And then, and Charles Einwick and his partner, I don't know if you know Charles, really 5'0" guy. I mean, just, he used to play D1 tennis, used to be a teaching pro. And then Scott Baxter, you know Scott Baxter? So then we played them in the final, him and Kent Buchanan,
Oh, yeah.
they got them. So we had to earn it. Those are 3 tough teams.
Yeah, that was a tough team.
Yeah.
That's a good win.
Thank you, yeah. No, I didn't get rid of my cert.
Yeah. There you go.
My partner was Travis Bode. You know Travis? He's a really nice guy. Kind of like Lewis. Probably 40, single.
Okay, I'm finding the link so Shep can sign. I'm getting the link.
I know he had his phone number in here.
Now, if it's not in there, it could be in mine.
Yeah, there it is. I don't know what happened there. Let's see what the score is.
Yeah, we need a score update.
Yeah, 'cause you could be
Score.
close.
What do they call it?
4-3.
4-3. 4-3 who?
Hagerman.
Hagerman.
Yeah.
Well, if he wins his second set, we're rooting for him. We're an hour into this baby. 4 serving 3.
Thirty love.
Okay, so Shepard has the link to his phone, and then I told him that that's what he needs to do. It's pretty easy. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, 4 serving 3. Hagerman serving. We've lost the score, but that's okay. We can figure it out from the last point played. He's going extra wide. He goes wide and then extra wide. Extra wide. And that's wide right. So it's either
Must be it out.
add out or add in. You think out?
Yeah, if he hit it wide, I think it's out. Might not be though, because it was 30-15. I didn't see the point after that.
Tsitsipas lost in Rome today in the first round.
Ooh.
The dreams are dropping. Okay, here we go. A lot of massaging going on now. A lot of massaging. Roy massaged that ball around the court.
Got the
Until-
people in the position that he wanted and
Yep.
put it where they weren't.
You know, he looked
did the
like-
old Yogi Berra.
He-
He hit it where they ain't.
That's right. And you know, he looked like Charlton Heston in the when he, Charlton Heston,
Part of the
Red,
seas.
the part of the is that the Red Sea?
Yeah, part of the Red Sea.
Part of the Red Sea. So that must be Deuce.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like Deuce. He opening up. See, there's Tsitsipas. Tsitsipas played center. Who's center? Is he American? He looks American. Okay, let's see. Oh, look, Skyhook.
Windmill.
Big forehand. Overhead.
Oh,
Winner,
Roy
winner.
France.
Chicken
Yeah.
dinner. Center's got to be American, English, or Australian.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna find out right now.
Google that. Good. Center tennis. Look at this. Bill, nice moving. Nice moving. Look at these guys. I mean, these guys can defend the court.
Mm-hmm.
They can half volley. That's an unforced. Is that Pinder in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not money. He just needs to sign up.
No, yeah. You just sign up and then you can do it when you get back to the restaurant. He's on Cinderella Liberty from his restaurant.
He's on what?
Chef Pender owns the Baja Cantina.
Baja. Have you been there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Mexican place.
It's good. You like?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It really is. You know, it's
So-
like everything.
You know that's what we're going to be doing with this league the next 7 weeks. We're not giving cash prize. We're going to give gift
He
cards.
adjusted the camera again.
Did he? God,
He
he.
ran into the camera,
Look,
ran into the fence,
and then vibrated the camera.
vibrated the camera.
I might have to go fix that. Let's see. Yeah, I might have to readjust. Let's get me through this game. It's 4-all. Hagerman lost serve. Ooh. Whoa. Man, I'm telling these guys massage the ball. Look, Skyhook. They're waiting to get a ball they can. Oh, look at this. I mean, this is unbelievable. Oh,
He
man.
pinched and left the alley.
We might have to get a little stabilizer on that fence for the camera. We might have to upgrade that thing just a tad. Okay, so it's 4-all. What was that? That wide?
I'm not sure. He dropped his head quite a bit.
See, sometimes I'm playing. Hey, just don't make a call, and maybe they'll make it for you. Oh, that was a bad shot. You know, whatever. Oh man, he's playing fast. Roy's playing fast. No, overhead. Yeah, that. Oh, there goes the racket. I don't blame you, Bill. I'd snap that thing in half. I mean, that's a huge point, and you miss that.
Big point.
You
and
got to snap
nobody
that
there.
thing in half. Got to man up. It's got to be deuce or 540,
Yeah.
right? Roy's playing fast, like he's. Oh, Bill. That's a sign that he's a member of a country club on that shot. I mean, that's a country club mentality. You gotta be Roy Lohr tough on these dog serves. Look at that. Wow. Skyhook. Wide left. Okay, 5-4.
Okay.
Jack, I'm gonna adjust the camera a little bit.
All right.
Gotta get. Oh,
Gotta get back.
I had
Back
one
in
beer.
full center.
Oh man, I'm sitting down too much. I gotta move around more.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the water on.
Alamada. Whew. Okay, 4-5, Jack. 4-5. Oh, Bill. Yeah, see, that's bad, Bill. See, but Bill, you don't do. Bill doesn't do finesse on the forehand well, but he doggone does power well. Okay, 15 love, 4 serving 5. Now it's getting interesting.
Oh yeah.
But we could have played one set for it to be interesting. Look at Roy. Well,
A little short, Bill, on that lob.
yep.
We picked that one up. About
But you know,
two-thirds
if
of
you
the
and
way.
I were playing together, you would have said, "Hey, lob," and then I could have got back on the baseline, and made a better reaction to that.
Right.
But we really can't criticize Rob too hard. It's his league. I mean,
That's right.
got to have some Homer broadcast here. Okay, yeah, see that Bill's much better hitting. Yeah, that when he does finesse, he got confused when he did on that first
Yeah.
point.
No, he's got
There's no finesse on the forehand. They call it a.
to swing away.
Apparently, the right terminology to use today is fear hand. He has a fear hand. Have you heard that? Brad Gilbert used that. Fear hand. Like if you have a good forehand, that's a weapon. Fear hand.
Oh,
So, in that case, Bill would have a good fear
Fear
hand.
hand.
Yeah. Look at that. They're just moving pawns right now. They're playing a game of chess. Moving some pawns. Uh-oh. Good move, Rob. Man, there's a lot of massaging going here. Look at it. Oh. Look, it's still a lot of massaging.
Hmm.
Man, it takes a lot to finish it. I think we got something. I feel like this is a match point. You think it's match point? 15-40?
Could be 15.
I think it's 50. It's 15-40. I'm 60% sure it's 15-40.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got to get the awards presentation there.
That's right.
It's kind of better if Rob doesn't win his own league the first session.
First.
I mean, he's in the finals. Nice serve. Uh-oh. There he is. Fear hand. Massage. Wow. Nice. Fear hand to fear hand. That was a good shot. 30-40. Second serve. I think this is second match point.
Mm-hmm. Bill didn't like that ball.
Oh, yeah, we've seen that play. We've seen this.
There
Wow,
it
there,
is.
fear hand.
There it
Deuce.
is.
Oop, there it is. Deuce. So now we're getting into the drama part of the match. 2 match points have been saved.
That's right.
Two match points have been saved. Oh, there's the finesse. That's nice finesse.
Yeah,
Put it
another
down.
match point.
Roy doesn't finish that right on the first ball that often. He likes to massage it around a little bit. So we think this is the third.
We believe this is match point
this-
number 3.
Match point number 3. Look at the massaging going on here. It's a joke. Look at this. Fair hand. It's a fair hand. Look at this. The championship of the world. Right there. Well, you league champions. Roy Lur and Bill Prince. Tell me this doesn't mean something to them. Tell me. Look, you got right there, Jack.
Yeah,
you
so
got
you
the
got
thrill of
2
victory
and 4, right?
and the agony of defeat. Someone won, someone lost. That was.
2 and 4.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, you league week 8 champions. Bill Prince, Roy Lur,